Hi my friends, welcome to the channel English Professionally, and this English lesson is mostly for intermediate and advanced students. So it's about this structure, have done with modal verbs. Okay, very good. So let's have a look at this table and let's try to understand when we need to say should have done, could have done, would have done, may have done, might have done, and must have done. So really, these things aren't for beginners. Anyway, okay, let's look at the first modal verb, should. So how do we use this modal verb? Yeah, talking about the past, present, and future. Okay, let's start with present simple. Okay, for example, I can say I should call him. I should call him now, and it's about the present. If I want to say something about the future using this modal verb, it's also easier. So I say should plus verb. So I should, for example, I should visit him tomorrow. I should visit him tomorrow. So, my friend, you see, it's about tomorrow, but it doesn't matter. So, we say should plus verb. So, I should visit him tomorrow. Okay, if you want to talk about the past, you need to use this structure, should have plus the third form. Look. So, if it's about the past, for example, if it's about yesterday, so I need to say I should have, right, should have plus the third form. I should have called him, for example, yesterday. I should have called him yesterday. Or I should have visited him, for example, last week. So should have called, should have visited, it's about the past. Only this way, my friend, is correct. Okay, let's talk about could. Yeah, about could. So we can use it talking about the present. So could do. For example, you could tell me it now. You could tell me it now. It means that it's a good idea. So it's a good idea. So it's possible for you to do it. So it's about now. Yeah. So it can be about the future. So you could tell me it not only now, but you could tell me it tomorrow. So it's also okay. It's also okay, yeah, to say it. So you could tell me it tomorrow. So we use this modal verb for the present and for the future. So if you're talking about the past, you can use could do, so could plus verb, or could have done, could have plus the third form. So if it's about our ability, for example, I could work all day. I could work all day. So if I say so, it's the past form of could. It means that it was possible for me. It was possible for me. It was possible for me, and so I did it. It was possible for me. So there is another structure, could have done. It's about an imaginary situation. For example, I could have passed the test. So you see, it's about an imaginary situation. So we imagine it. In fact, I didn't. So I didn't pass it. Or in other words, I failed it. So we use this structure for something, which happened and we regret about it. So we'll feel sorry or we will we feel pity, so maybe we want to change this situation. So I hope you understand it. So let's revise it shortly. I should call him now. I should visit him tomorrow. I should have called him yesterday. I should have visited him last week. You could tell me it now or tomorrow. It's a good idea. So we use could in the past if it's about our ability. So I could work all day. It was possible. So we use can in the present and could in the past. It was possible for me. And if it's about an imaginary situation, we use could have done. Look, I could have passed the test. So in fact, I didn't pass it, but it was possible. I could have done it. Next, would do, and would do for the present and for the future. For example, I would do it. I would do it now. Or it's also possible talking about the future. I would do it later. It's okay. It's like I could. It's like I could. So I could do it now. I could do it later. So it means that I think I need to do it now. I think I need to do it later. It's like I need to. I need to do it. I need to do it. I think it's good. I think it's good to do it. To do it. So now, later, and so on. So if it's about the past, we need to say would have done. Would have done. For example, I would. So, I would have, for example, if I were you, I could say I would have watched more videos. I would have watched more videos yesterday. Yesterday. I would have watched more videos. I would have watched more videos. So it's my recommendation. It's my recommendation for you. It's my recommendation for you. So we often use this structure with conditionals. Conditionals. So if I were you, for example, if I were you, yeah, right. So we normally say I was, but if it's about conditionals, we say I were you, if I were you. So you need to remember the structure. If I were you, I would do it. So it means that it's a good idea for you to do it. So it's about the present, right? It's about the present and we call it, so the second, we call it the second conditional. So if it's about the past, if I were you, I would have done it. So I would have done it yesterday. It's also possible. It's also possible. If I were you, I would have done it yesterday. So you see, it's conditional free. Conditional free. Or it's a mixed conditional. So if I were you, or if I had been in that place, I would have done it yesterday. So we use it giving some recommendations. I'm talking about this structure. So it means I need to do it. I think it's good to do it. So I would do it. Now I would do it later. I would have watched more videos yesterday. So it's my recommendation for you. Okay? So conditionals. If I were you, I would do it. So it's about the present. So it's the second conditional. And if I were you, I would have done it yesterday. So it's about the past. So we see that this part is about the third conditional. Right, my friends. So very good. So amazing. Okay, so we have more structures with may and might. So these structures are very common, especially among native speakers. So I can say, for example, I may watch this movie now. I may watch this movie now. It's okay. Or I can also use the structure talking about the past. I may watch this movie so next week. So it isn't urgent, so it can wait, and so I can do it next week. So you can use may or might. So it means that maybe. So in other words, it means maybe. So maybe I'll watch. Maybe I'll watch this movie. Maybe I'll watch this movie. So now or next week. But you know that maybe isn't a modal verb, and we use future simple after it, right? But may and might are modal verbs, so it's another structure. Okay, my friend, and the most difficult thing is, the following. If we look at the past tense, so if it's about the past, it's only this way. May, might have plus done plus the third form. For example, so I don't know what you did yesterday, and I think that you may have gone for a walk. You may have gone for a walk with your dog. With your dog, okay? So I'm not sure at all. So maybe you don't have a dog. So maybe you don't have a dog, just my idea. So you may have gone for a walk with your dog. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that you have a dog, and so I'm not sure that actually you went for a walk with your dog. And I can say, so you may have gone for a walk with your dog, or you might have gone. You might have gone for a walk with your dog. Okay? So, right, must. So it's more difficult. So we use must for the present. Like I must improve my grammar. Yeah, what a good idea. I must improve my grammar. So excellent. So it's about the present. Talking about the future. Right, so I can say I must improve my grammar. So now, or I must have improved my grammar later, no problem. Anyway, when we talk about the future, we often use another structure. So we'll have to. So you know that we can say I must improve my grammar, or I have to improve my grammar. So if you say I must, it's my decision. If you say I have to, you need to do it because of some things, because of some people, or for some reasons. So must or have to. So we say must without to. Talking about the future, we can say so I must improve my grammar now, later, or we often see will have to. For example, I will have to work really hard to earn much more money. I will have to work really hard to earn much more money. Yeah. For example, you can think so. Look, I will have to work. So it means that you'll need to work really hard to earn much more money, or to get much more money, if you really want to get more money. Okay, let's revise it. So you see, I may or I might watch this movie now next week. Maybe I'll watch this movie now next week. You may have gone for a walk with your dog. So I must improve my grammar. I have to improve my grammar. Now or later. So it depends on our plans and our abilities, possibilities, and so on, and other factors. I will have to work really hard to earn much more money. Right, but I have another question for you. So how will you say must in the past? And if you look at our table, it's had to. For example, you can say I had to study very hard to to reach this level. Okay, I had to study very hard to reach this level. So you see, it's possible. So it doesn't matter must or have to, we say had to. But sometimes, yeah. So I hope that you understand that there is a mistake here and we'll correct it. Not must have to. Okay, just try to find a mistake. Okay, you have some time and I'll correct it soon. Okay, and I really hope that you can see it much better now. So you see it's will have to, must, and will have to. And so I don't know really how it happens. So when I was thinking about must, I was also thinking about have to, and so that's why it was here. But of course I meant another thing. So must have done, like here. Have done. It's what we wrote here. It's exactly what we left here, or what we wrote here. So must have done. So what's the difference? So we say had to and must have done. Right. So look. Let's look at this example again. So you may have gone for a walk. But okay, I have a friend, and I know that my friend has a dog. Okay, so my friend has a dog. I know that he goes for a walk with his dog every day. I know he goes for a walk with his dog every day. So I know this thing. So in this case, I can say another thing, right? In this case, I can say another thing. What will it be? It will be, so not he, but not you, but he must have gone. He must have gone for a walk with his dog. Yeah? So it means I'm sure, I'm almost sure, I'm almost sure he must have gone for a walk with his dog. So it's another meaning. And you know, my friend, it doesn't matter he, she, it. So we use have after modal verbs. So must have gone, may have gone, might have gone. It doesn't matter that we have here. Really, it doesn't matter. It has another meaning. So I'm almost sure that he must have gone for a walk with his dog. Okay, my friend. So, okay, I'll try to make up one more sentence. So, you must have eaten something really tasty yesterday. Or you must have eaten, right? Please correct me if I'm mistaken. So, you must have eaten something really tasty. Something really tasty yesterday. Right? I don't know why I wrote it here. I know that people like eating tasty things, and so I'm almost sure that you must have eaten something really tasty yesterday. But of course, I can be mistaken. So, and if I feel that I'm mistaken, if I think that maybe the chances are very low that it really happened, so I can say, okay, you might have eaten or you may have eaten. So it depends on the context, my friends. Okay, so you see, I had to study very hard to reach this level. You may have gone for a walk with your dog, or you might have gone for a walk with your dog. Yeah, my friend has a dog. I know he goes for a walk with his dog every day, so he must have gone for a walk with his dog. I'm almost sure. So you must have eaten something really tasty yesterday. Okay, my friends, thank you, for this amazing experience. I'm really grateful to you for everything. I really appreciate, I highly appreciate, my friends. And so I'll be brief. This lesson isn't for beginners, and this information is mostly for the following levels. So strong intermediate level, upper intermediate, and advanced level. So I hope you really enjoy learning English. And I also believe that it's very important not to waste time. So you know that our life is very short to waste time. And I wish you fantastic and splendid days. Thank you, my friends. Good luck. Bye. Hi, my friends. Welcome to the channel English Professionally, and this English lesson is mostly for intermediate and advanced students. So it's about this structure, have done with modal verbs. Okay, very good. So let's have a look at this table and let's try to understand when we need to say should have done, could have done, would have done, may have done, might have done, and must have done. So really, these things aren't for beginners. Anyway, okay, let's also easier. So I say should plus verb. So I should, for example, I should visit him tomorrow. I should visit him tomorrow. So my friend, you see, it's about tomorrow, but it doesn't matter. So we say should plus verb. So I should visit him tomorrow. Okay, if you want to talk about the past, you need to use this structure should have plus the third form. Should have called, should have visited. It's about the past. Only this way, way, my friend, is correct. Okay, let's talk about could. About could. So we can use it talking about the present. So could do. For example, you could tell me it now. You could tell me it now. It means that it's a good idea. So it's a good idea. So it's look. So if it's about the past, for example, if it's about yesterday, so I need to say I should have, right, should have plus the third form. I should have called him. For example, yesterday. I should have called him yesterday. Or I should have visited him, for example, last week. So should look at the first modal verb, should. So how do we use this modal verb? Talking about the past, present, and future. Okay, let's start with present simple. Okay, for example, I can say I should call him. I should call him now, and it's about the present. If I want to say something about the future using this modal verb, it's also